Hi, my name is Brian Orell. I'm the CTO of Paribeta Solutions. I have 20 years of industry experience, primarily in custom software development and enterprise architecture. I'm really looking forward to having a dialogue at the CIO forum on threats and opportunities in the cloud.
Hi, and I'm Vaughan Merlin, 35 years in management consulting. And I talk to a lot of CIOs out there, and I've got to tell you, Brian, frankly, I see a lot of confusion and some misinformation about what this cloud thing is all about. But one thing I am absolutely certain about, there is an inevitability to cloud computing. It's probably happening in your home. It may be happening in your IT organization. It's almost certainly happening in the business. And the idea of the business getting ahead of IT and taking risks that they aren't prepared for, frankly, that really scares me.
Me too, Vaughan. You're known for the business IT maturity model. Could you describe those three levels and how you see them playing out in this space?
Yeah, it's a very simple model, but it captures reality. Level one is where IT leaders are mostly focused on the basic IT infrastructure. If you will, that's about keeping the trains running and keeping the lights on. It's very much an infrastructure play. Level two builds on that, and rather than just supporting the business, it's about enabling the business. It's where we see a lot of business process re-engineering. It's where we see ERP and the like. Level three, some consider the holy grail, and this is about innovating the business. It's about generating new product lines, new services on top of products. It's about innovating the business model. It is the place, some believe, where the highest business value is available from information technology.
Now, Vaughan, I think that three levels is really appropriate when we're talking about the opportunities in the cloud, because at all three of those levels, you can really drive new value in the organization. At that first level in the support arena, where you're keeping the trains running, keeping the lights on, I think we want to move, that cloud opportunity is moving from keeping the trains running to actually making those trains run more efficiently, from keeping the lights on to actually lowering the utility bill. That level two, though, when we talk about improvement, you've standardized on very large platforms such as SAP and Oracle. We want to move from just that improvement and standardization to actually maximizing the return on investments, to maximizing the return on the assets that you've invested in and evolving those assets. And in that third level, it's a great term, the holy grail, that innovation. We really want to take those innovations and be able to accelerate the time to value, those ideas that are coming from your development teams, and remove the obstacles that are inherently there typically in the infrastructure space.
I think that's exactly right, Brian, but I've got to tell you, with all the potential benefits, there are some very real and important risks out there. There are some real concerns over things like security, privacy. There are laws governing physical control of data that dictate what we can and cannot do there. So are we going to cover these issues and how to deal with them at the forum?
Absolutely. I think what we want to do is we want to separate the hype from the practical uses in the cloud space. And so you can't do that without identifying the threats and the real risks that are involved inherently when you're taking on a new technology. So we want to identify those and to have a dialogue around those.
Sounds great. We really look forward to seeing you at the CIO Forum. Please join us.